welcome to Reach a Village. Today, as the world focuses on soccer teams competing in the World Cup, that's not the only soccer team that has captured the heart of the world. We're talking about the soccer team of young boys that are trapped in the cave in the northern mountains of Thailand. Now, anytime Thailand makes the news, it runs very close to our family because uh, I spent my early years there. My dad was a missionary, so Thailand's very close to us. At Reach a Village, we do work with, have amazing Thai partners in Thailand. And so Thailand is close to our hearts. And so as the world is focused on the rescue attempts that are happening in Thailand right now as we speak, um, it's very close to us. If some of you may not be aware of what's happening, but this team of 12 boys and a soccer coach were exploring caves as maybe like a team bonding moment, and there were flash floods, and they became trapped, and so they retreated to where there was a dry little nook inside the cave, and they've been waiting it out. Um, and the whole world is focused on getting them.
Yeah, I think the scariest part was that nobody knew where they were. A mother reported her child missing, and so they went looking and went to the entrance of the cave and then found the bikes and the other things that the kids had left behind and the coach, and determined that they were inside there. But then there was the problem that the flash floods had caused. The entrance was now the way to get up into the cave would now take divers. It was flooded, so obviously the guys were trapped if they were alive at all. So I mean, it's quite a story. It has all the elements that would make you want to know what's happening. This is a global. The eyes of the whole world are fixed on it. You got international teams trying to go in and help with the rescue effort. Uh, and thankfully, a team of British divers, after 9 days of these kids being missing, uh, British divers found them on a little ridge inside a flooded cave, but they were all alive, including the coach, and they were able to make contact and then start thinking about how to get them out. It's quite a story.
Yeah, so there are a few ways in which they can get them out. All of the 12 boys do not know how to swim. So one of the options was to have them give them scuba gear and try to get them out that way. Um, the other option was to have a try to pump the water out, which they are doing. And then the third option is to wait it out, which could be 3 to 4 months, they say.
Yeah, a lot of rain falls in Thailand. I mean, a lot. It comes into those northern mountains and just dumps deluge of rain in a very short period of time. So it's easy to see how these kind of things could happen. Um, so we encourage all of you to pray for these boys and to pray for the rescuers, and broader than that, to pray for Thailand. Um, this cave incident of these poor boys sitting in darkness for 9 days, wondering if they were ever going to be reached, I'm afraid, in my mind, in my heart, I know the spiritual situation of Thailand, very unreached country for the gospel. And so the situation parallels very much the situation of the country, in that there are people trapped in darkness and nobody has brought the gospel to them yet. And those are the kind of villages that we focus on. And so pray for Thailand. Pray for not only these rescuers and the children and their families, but pray for Thailand to be able to hear the gospel. I mean, it's sad that the whole world have some very unusual event to pull our attention in on a country and these poor boys, and all of a sudden everybody's involved. When in the normal course of things in Thailand, after 150 years of missionary work, 5,000 churches in only 3,000 of the almost 80,000 villages means that, 90, more than 95% chance that these kids were born in a village that had no church and that haven't heard the gospel at all. So just a situation that helps us all focus in on praying, not only for these particular people, but for Thailand in general. So we encourage you to do that.
Yeah.
There are a few other things about this story that intrigued me. The Lord had them on my mind all these days. I've been following the story, and then last night I heard that they had found them. And then I thought I'd wake up this morning and say, oh, they're rescued, and here they are with their family embracing. And then, then I heard the details that it's going to take possibly months. Could be a few months to get them out. And I thought, oh, that's odd. But the truth is, if you wait until the rains to stop, it'll be a few months from now. This is just June is the beginning of the rainy season. So, they're going to be there for a while if you have to wait on that. So it really is a sad situation. What really caught my attention, though, was the fact that the country spiritually, after so many years, sits in darkness, waiting for rescuers. Waiting for church planters to come into the village, waiting for people to come in and rescue them. Literally, these boys can't rescue themselves. I mean, they're emaciated from 9 days without food, and so they don't have the strength to swim the 2.5, 4 hours, up to 4 hours out. So here they are, they're stuck. So remember people who are stuck in spiritual darkness, in villages that don't have a church, have never heard the gospel, don't have a Bible, don't have a way of coming to know Christ and getting out of their own spiritual darkness. So to me, this sad story with a little glimmer of hope is very much like so many countries we work in around the world. They're sad stories, but there's a glimmer of hope. If we can just reach those villages with the gospel, we can see lives change, transform, see people come into the light, and be transformed by the gospel. And that's what we do at Reach a Village. That's our goal and aim.
So thank you for watching today. We encourage you to share this video with your friends. Continue to keep praying for our ministry partners in each of our different countries where we work, and pray for our team here as well as we share with you some of these stories and updates as we have them. So again, thank you for listening, and we look forward to you hearing from us again. Thank you.